I thought a little bit better than scrimmage one. Still not ready to play, but I feel good about what we've been able to expose them to this spring and to this point in the competition that we're creating in a lot of places. Long personnel day today, as far as from a staff standpoint, and just our evaluation of where we are at this point. Individually, collectively as a group, a team, special team, everything. So. A lot of good information this morning, for me, the coaches, and for us, feedback for our players as we challenge them to finish strong this spring and then to go into the summer and improve in areas where they need to improve. But, good and bad on both sides, like pretty much every scrimmage. Did some really good things defensively. We gave up a couple big plays, but we held them. Created some turnovers. And which was really good to see. I thought Jadar had a really good day. I'm really pleased with Jadar in the spring that he's had. He caused a big turnover down in the red zone. But flip side of it, offense did a great job in 2 minutes, did a great job on the goal line. I thought did a nice job in the red zone area. So there was good and bad both sides, and continuing to rep 3 groups. Did a lot of special teams today. Kickoff coverage, kickoff return. We did punt. Really, working hard to try to find out who that other punter is. So really challenging the King kid and Batson. Those kind of guys are battling right now. We know Renfro can do it, but we really want to see one of those guys step up and become consistent. Both of them have the ability to do it. It's just a matter of them being, consistent. I thought it was a good day.
Run game.
I thought we ran the ball well. Wayne Gallman had broke off a couple of long runs. 27 had some runs. 22, I thought Tyshawn might have had his best day today. I thought he made a couple of really good, strong, tough runs. Tyshawn is just has to be who he is. Don't worry about trying to, be Wayne. Because he's got to stay within his skill set, his game. And I thought he did that today. I thought he made some nice plays and finished a couple of runs, like I like to see him do. And Adam Choice had a couple of great runs. I thought the backs caught the ball well when we threw it to him. Just a lot of good things. I thought Travion made another big play. I think he's really improved. Very disappointed in Ray as far as how he started the scrimmage. It was, just not quite having the intensity that you have to have. And when you don't have your motor running, you're a little nonchalant and you make mistakes. And you put the ball on the ground a couple times. Made a couple of great plays, and then the ball's on the ground. And but then he showed a lot of mental toughness, and he showed why he was one of the best players in the country with some of the plays that he made down the stretch. So it's just becoming consistent. We know he can be really special, but it's just him, having his motor running every play like it needs to. I think that's just some maturity on his part and understanding what it's going to take to be great. It's not going to just happen at this level. You have to go make it happen. And it's just all part of the process of him learning what it's going to take. Sometimes you got to fail a little bit to be motivated the right way. And I was proud of how he finished and how he responded. A lot of good things going on both sides. Kendall Joseph has been just tremendous, very steady, very pleased with what I see in the secondary. I think when it's all said and done, we'll have a football team that's going to be a tough out. We're not there yet. Right now we're probably a 60-40, 70-30 type of team. Meaning 67% pretty good and 30-40% not so good. And so we're just not as consistent as we need to be. But part of it is repping 3 groups and then just the continuity of practicing every day and things like that. But I'm not displeased at all. I think that we're a work in progress and we're making progress. And if we'll continue to do that, we're going to be okay. Because the one thing is we make each other better every day. There's nowhere to hide on our practice field. And if you try to hide, you get exposed real quick because we have good people on both sides, and if you don't come to compete, you're going to get embarrassed quickly.
You come out of this scrimmage pretty healthy.
Yeah, I didn't get nobody. You know, Danny Poole never. I hate to see the Danny Poole trot. I never saw the trot. You know, so that's a good thing. Nothing was brought to me. That doesn't mean that, you know, somebody didn't roll an ankle or something is in the trainer. I don't know.
Right.
But there was nothing that got to my attention.
In the trenches, who has had the upper hand so far?
It's back and forth. I thought offensively they ran the ball and controlled the line of scrimmage from that standpoint today. You know, and we'll look at the tape. You know, sometimes you know, from an offensive defense standpoint, you're not game planning. You're really working on your stuff and you're working on your calls. And sometimes you get caught in a bad call. You know, and you know you got a certain pressure coming and your backer running out of the box and they rip the inside zone right up the gut on you. So there's some of that that we as coaches can evaluate and know. But I thought